Servus and hello, welcome to this new Friday vlog. We're starting early today. It's 8 in the morning, as you may see right there. And a couple of things have changed during the last week. One thing being that the table beside me, that always had chaos on it, is now moved and organized. Because looking like it's still chaos, but the bases are not here anymore. There's some cork. I started to paint some miniatures again, because I'm kind of preparing to paint some of the new minis for our campaign. I designed my character yesterday in Hero Forge and will print him out when this big statue, like a bigger version of this character, is finished. This is my first real D&D character. Her name is Priscilla. She's a wood elf druid warlock multiclass, which is very weird from a gameplay perspective, but it was role-playing, it was very fun. Because she got into the warlock pact because she died, and then she wanted to help her friends. And then she got tricked into a contract and yada yada. So I'm painting the small miniature again because I had her printed in with an FDM printer. Then I printed her in resin, then a couple of things broke, and now I have her again because I want to have a beautiful painted miniature, like to the best of my ability right now, so I can look back. Also printing and painting some other ones, like this is a player character for my campaign that I run for my friends, for the boys. Like I accidentally broke this one's head off because resin is kind of brittle. I can show you the other ones later, or maybe a picture right here. And yes, the base sales have been kind of slow, but I got to do some orders for my friends, namely the stormtroopers, and I also printed and kind of painted this the child, or Grogu, or Baby Yoda. It was very adorable, and I think I will print him myself for me so I can paint him. And I also picked up this couple of paints from Vallejo. I can mix every color, but skin tone is very difficult for me to kind of hit and pick the right colors, and this has everything, so I just picked it up. It was not that expensive, and I got it. I also picked up this black primer that I used on the Grogu and some other miniatures that works pretty well. You have to thin it down a little bit, and then it works like a charm through the airbrush, of course. I will link you all the equipment I use will be in the description, especially the airbrush and the compressor. The thing is, with the compressor, mine is mostly silent, like you can hear it but it's not loud. But it's not that big. The thing is, you have to get compressors that are from your country, because otherwise it's essentially just too high of a price difference. Like, I got this small German one. It works like a charm, of course. Let's move to the big thing that I told you about. Bam! This is my new shipping station. This is the new label printer. It has some fingerprints on it. It currently has the small address things inside, but he can print the big ones. Like, he can print shipping labels, which is pretty nice. Some other labels and some packaging tape. Here are the things, like where I put my bases, neatly stored down here. Also postmarks, my stamp that I put on everything, some magnets, ink for the stamp, and my purse. But if you come down here you can see all the bases that are stacked. Like, this is 40, 50 and 60, which you cannot see probably. And under there is 70, 80 and 90. I mean 100, 90 is coming soon. And I also printed in more colors because I need more things. And Here are the diorama helpers that I will add to my shop. The 27mm bases are available now. So that is my shipping station that I have now, which is pretty nice. Not much has changed down here, except the light that used to be right here is now in the washing room because it's too tall. Like, it was kind of wedged between the floor and the ceiling, because this is styrofoam, which serves for acoustic reasons, and I don't really know why it's here. But my grandparents thought it would be cool. Now I have nice acoustics down here. I'm kind of working on the bureau area so I can have nice acoustics there too. Funnily enough, I just talked about Priscilla's big statue. Now she's there. So I will sit you down and let's see. Remember to glove up. Put the USB in my pocket because I need to print a doodle and get new files. Remove the top cover. Looks nice. So for the people that don't know how a flex plate works, which I highly advise you get, especially when you have the standard Elegoo with a black plate. Like, see? And it's gone. I will let the mini drip off and then wash it, cure it. And I will show you next vlog how I will paint her. Like the big one. And I will also show you in the next video, like I will show you now the process and how he looks, and then I will show you next week also my new character painted. His name is Rioni. He's an elf, because elves are cool. I like elves. Like, if you don't play the cliche bad elves, he's a very interesting one. So I should probably screen capture this, but this is him. He's a cleric, like an Arcana cleric. I hope that he works well in this new campaign, because we did like in the Explorer's Guide to Wildmount, there's the option to like have this heroic chronicle thing, and I did that with my DM, and it was hilarious. Because like, he's an Arcana cleric, especially a cleric for Corellon, the elf god. Like, there are a couple of things that you roll on and it gives you like rivals or stats or boons or anything. I also wrote like kind of a very big backstory. Like, it's not big in terms of goals, but I essentially made up a city in the Feywild, because the Ladrin come from the Feywild, and made up the town, made up what his parents do. His parents are bakers. Like, for example, my heroic chronicle is that he and an older cleric found an ancient evil, sealed it away, and have not talked about it since. That he has a lover, which is a mage, which is pretty funny. I rolled pretty good. What that means, I have a pet pseudo-dragon, which is named Nommer, like Nommer, the skinny one. Found it pretty funny. Then I have a bag of holding, and I can cast Speak with Animals at will. And I have like the worst rival for my character, because he has a rival that regularly comes around and asks him for stuff. Now, he's a very good cleric. He will always help the poor, give them his food, and he always gives them stuff. There's a video in the pipeline for you, which I will release, I think, tomorrow. I still have to edit the last part, which is my resin workflow, which nobody has asked for because my channel is very little. But I will tell you so I can link it. It's probably not under 10 minutes, but it's like from file to cured miniature in X amount of time. So look forward to that. I spent quite a lot of effort on it. And that's why I talk about printing multiple miniatures if you only print one. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed watching me ramble a bit and show my little tiny things that will hopefully evolve into something great. I wish you all a very good day. I hope you print something and you have no print failures. See you in the next video. Tschüss und auf Wiedersehen.